Welcome everyone to HFN, also known as HueFin News. Today is April the 30th, 2021, and I wanted to come in and give y'all an update on our NIO price prediction. You guys can see that NIO did have earnings, and it did impact the stock price as you would expect. We understand that the trap plays on the news, and when NIO's came out with its earnings, it played on the news to drop the price down 5.25%, right? You guys can see that we were anticipating the market in NIO to go higher in price. We had our first area TP in the market right around $42.50. We gotten that out on the 26th and 27th of April, right? We're going to break down to see whether or not NIO is going to continue to drop in price, or will this market move back up to higher price moves. So you're at a great place. You know, we're going to give you all the news according to the charts. We're not here to confuse you. We're not here to get you excited. We're simply here to tell you where we're expecting the price to go, all without being emotional. You know, we're not going to fudge you. We're not going to give you any FOMO. There's a lot of hype boys already on YouTube giving you that type of information. For us, we simply focus in on the trap, and you guys can see them. I got them plastered right there on the bottom left side of my screen. He moves the market, and he doesn't care about what's going on in the article, in the news media, even in YouTube or paying attention to YouTube. He's simply focusing on the supply and demand of the market, and he's going to take the price wherever he needs to take it in order to create a very efficient and effective market to where we can come in and purchase these products at the prices we want. Okay? Because if you think about it, if you're a buyer into the market in NIO, you want to buy it at the cheapest price. Preferably, I would love to come in and purchase NIO at $10 today. Now, if you're a seller in NIO, you will want to sell it at a higher price. If I was a seller in NIO right now, I would want to come in and sell the market at $100, you know, just to get off my NIO product. I would like to sell it around $100. Well, that's not the case. That's why we have the trap, because the disparity between the buyers and the sellers is what causes a non-efficient market. We need someone to fill that void, and that is the trap. He's the one that brings in the collective minds of those who are willing to offset their NIO, take the selling, and then you got those who want to purchase. He brings them together, and that's the whole premise as to what you see on price charts. This is literally his work. This is what he's done in regards to keeping the balance between those who are willing to sell and those who are willing to buy. So if you're able to understand that, if you're able to see that precisely for what it is without adding anything else to it, you can be a successful trader and investor, because you're able to see where the price is going to go. So let's break this down real quick. Also, before I do that, make sure you hit that like button, share the video, and also subscribe here to the channel. We're going to teach you all, show you all how you're able to read the market for yourself, become part of our community, become part of this collective, so that we can all collaborate and see precisely what we're anticipating the market to do in the future. All right, so let me show you this though. First, you guys can see we got two options ongoing right now to the market. I'm here to tell you that we're going to go ahead and get rid of this sealed air call option that we bought. We have $52.50 right now. GoPro is still there. Okay, you guys can see that there in the market in GoPro. And you guys can see that we got out of our Rite Aid option, which is right here, at a loss of about $88. You know, the option was expiring. We got the price movement correct, but it just didn't dip low enough to where we can actually grab profits out the market. So we got rid of that there for Rite Aid. So we're going to take out this one and sealed there. Let me show you the reason why. Okay, before we get into NIO, this is our price prediction that we've been following into the market in sealed air. We've been expecting the market to go higher in price. We're finally getting that on yesterday, hitting this restriction area. This is the reason why. We're not going to be emotional. We're not going to be greedy and try to get a couple more dollars out the market. No, we already expected the market to go higher in sealed air. It did. It's getting there. So we're going to walk out the store. We came for what we want. We gotten it. Now it's time to go. So you won't see our sealed air option on there no more. I'm going to go ahead and take that one out for today. And if we get any more options, I'm going to let you all know, show it to you, and we're going to continue to track it and also show you that you can make money in the options market as well. Okay, so here it is. You're going to see a whole lot of articles in NIO telling everyone about their perspective about how they delivered on their earnings report for the second quarter. Okay, you guys can see it right here. And one thing that I found very interesting is that two analysts on Wall Street forecast that NIO will have narrow losses per share to around 16 cents from 25 cents a year ago, right? So are you telling me that only two analysts are tracking NIO? Really? Two? Out of all of Wall Street, only two people? Like, we really need to be careful on who we really pay attention to in these markets, because you trying to base your estimates on what NIO's going to do in their earnings reports off two analysts? Or are you trying to create an image as to how offset they were in their estimates compared to what the results were? I think that's pretty much what they're trying to do here, because I do not believe that there's only two analysts on Wall Street that is following NIO. All right, so let me take this back over. Let me take this off first of all, because we're not going to follow till the area anymore. We're going to go ahead and get out that position. So now, like I told you, we told you all that we would TP out the market in NIO right there around $42.50. Okay, that came to pass right here on the 26th and the 28th of April, or 27th. So congratulations, 7% right there. Okay, that's done. Now we really need to just make a determination if this market in NIO is going to continue to go higher price. So first thing is first. Okay, you can see on our last couple of videos in NIO, we were tracking the market, expecting us to see sideways trading, right? Instead of the market having enough momentum to come up here towards $45.25, we pumped the brakes here. Okay, right here around this vicinity is where the market in NIO came and pumped the brakes. All right, now let me show you this though. We're going to see if NIO is still in a pretty good uptrend, right? You can see it for what it is right there. We are. So don't listen to what anyone else is telling you. The market in NIO is still in a uptrend. Okay, it is. Now, given the price movement from yesterday though, lets us know that this market is going to get tested. Okay, so let me get rid of this line there. This market is going to get tested right here. I'm gonna circle it. Okay, in NIO, this is where we'll need to see strength come into the market right there. Okay, so even though we're going to expect the market in NIO to drop in price, we can still see the market in NIO drop in price. But if we see more volume, more indications of strength entering the market around $38, maybe around 37, that will still let us know that this market has the ability to continue to trek alongside this upward line. It's just that simple. So let's take a look at the market in NIO on a different time frame real quick. This is the 2-day time frame. Get rid of this. As you guys can see, yeah, the market is giving us some weakness. Okay, no doubt. But are we going to see strength enter the market in NIO? Because right here on the 3-day time frame, I'm definitely looking for the market to test that ascending line. It's going to test it, and based on what I got on the 3-day time frame, it's going to try to break it. It's going to try to break that to the downside. The 5-day time frame definitely kind of shows us the same thing. So I'm looking for the market in NIO to go lower, right? But back down towards $37, you know, $37.50, and from there, we'll be on the prowl. We'll be on the lookout to see if there's going to be any more strength appear, because if the strength doesn't appear, the market in NIO is going to come back down here around 34, maybe even $32. Okay, this is what we're going to expect. So let's go back to this daily, and like I said, we're going to play the weakness into the market. Okay, we got that restriction area because we saw that confirmed on the 26th and the 27th, right there around $42.81. Okay, so this weakness and this play will continue in the market in NIO until either or these two lines break. Whichever the price breaks is where the market in NIO is going to go. Okay, so now we said that we could see the market come all the way back down here to $37.50, give or take. So that's about what, 4% there. But looking at this on the 3-day time frame, we can actually see the market in NIO come all the way back down towards $35.94 right there. Okay, so still about 7.85% movement to the downside in NIO, and we're going to expect the trend to try to test the overall trend, which is higher price. Okay, that's where we're going to focus in at though. So be on the prowl as the market continues to dip in price in NIO right there. So that's it. It's just that simple, just that easy. We're in position. We are under the premise that the market is still going to give us a little bit of weakness. We're going to expect it to go lower. It's going to try to test that overall trend in the market in NIO. And once it does that, we'll have a definitive answer if the market in NIO is going to go higher from there. All right, so be on the lookout. Let me know what you all think. Give me your price prediction in the market in NIO. Let me know where the price is going to go, all without being confused. Make sure you maintain a profitability, and as always, trade different.